inspire Lexus to chase a higher standard. Because the greatest measure of an automobile is how it makes you feel.
My wife, when I was a kid, would be the best. When it comes to belief, Tyree said an iron will. I feel like I'm scratching the surface of what I'm capable of.
Cavaliers Pacers. The night. Oh, that's a great question. Okay. He is clearly not reading those books. Look at the facts. Why is there always flow coming from his book? I mean, look at how he plays his wrist. That's not how you skim pages. That's how you get the combo. He's looking at his phone, but he's making you think that it's a book. I know he's playing that new puzzle game, Royal Kingdom. Yeah, I'm on to something.
The 3 for Me only at Chili's is now available with the all-new Big QP, fries, bottomless chips and salsa, and a bottomless drink, all for just $10.99. So if you're McDone with tiny, overpriced burgers, just come to Chili's. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
You could buy on your own. You could get a lender, get show-winners, get their own paperwork, get an inspector. Get all the negotiations, get a stress rash, and finally get ready to close. Or you could get an agent who's a realtor with the expertise and ethical training to make home happen. At US Bank, we know how good it feels to reach your milestones.
Yeah, sir. Already in the building.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Chilling. What's that? Oh, okay. That's a thing? No. The L? You see what I did on the basketball court this weekend. I've been wilding. I guess it would be one of my autographs, man.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs.
I just be out there. You be busy, you know how that goes. You don't want to be caught up in that sauce anyway. You don't want to just come here like, I'm just there, like, and then you gotta, you know what I'm saying? And you might have to play me, and it's just bad vibes. I wouldn't want to do that.
So pleased to
You know
have you
what I'm
along.
saying?
This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA
Oh,
Sports. That
yeah, I
ball's
would
going to
have
hop into the end zone.
nervous.
It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Dotson, the man in motion. Right to the air. It's Hurts. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. from the shotgun. It's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's taken in by the running back, P-Ron. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Here's Pacheco. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here's first and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle. They face second down and 7. Dotson, the man in motion. To throw on second down is Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. Second and a yard. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Hurts will try it again. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Throwing is Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. 3-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Second and a yard. To throw is Hurts. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
On third down, Mahomes. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
That is hot.
I like that.
On the scramble. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
It was Jalen Watson who got the arm in there to break that one up.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Hurts. That's to the right side and incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A pass caught by Saquon. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Now Hurts. This one intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Patrick to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver, and once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They go play action with Mahomes. And try as he might, he will not get back to that line of scrimmage. They will force him out for a loss.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman, look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing now, Mahomes. Working across the field, completes this one to Hopkins. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
On 4th down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back up to his own goal line, Hurts. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Yellow! Attack!
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Yellow!
Throwing is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He's got his tight end. It's Kelce. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
Yellow!
Off the play fake, Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's DeAndre Hopkins with the grab. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A short game, down to the 7.
God, was good. I see you in the building. On in the sky. Yes, sir.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. They'll run with Pacheco. And he is not going to get in. They make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Mahomes to throw it on 4th down. To the goal line and in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Here's Butker now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and None of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Now a shot here, deep middle. That one broken up. It's incomplete.
How the fuck we ain't get that?
Over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance.
That nigga pulled the plug. GG's.